let's take this door out. I think we need a bigger tool for this. Yeah? I think this one will do the job, but it will take 3 times as long.
We're still cooking in this very tired 90s kitchen. It works, but every time I walk in here, I'm reminded of just how much I'm looking forward to having a kitchen that we love.
Say hello to the lovely people. Ja. Jij vindt het wel best, hè, deze keuken.
While the new kitchen is still in deep demolition, behind the scenes we've been planning what it will eventually become. For gathering ideas and to plan renovation projects, I've been using Milanote for a few years now. I'm sure that we've shared some Milanote mood boards in past videos, and so I'm super happy that Milanote is the sponsor for today's video. Milanote is a visual tool for planning creative projects. It's like a big virtual table where I can sketch out ideas, collect inspiration, and keep all the practical details in one place, instead of having notes scattered between different apps and screenshots. It's all here.
Heerlijk overzichtelijk. Helena.
Being able to lay everything out in Milanote really helps me narrow down the direction for the future kitchen. I can shape the mood, textured stone, warm timber, gentle lighting, and place that next to the practical elements like layout sketches and to-do lists. I've added a basic layout that Bertus drew in CAD software. It's not completely final yet, but it does help us picture where all the appliances will go. For the sink, we're keeping the same location under the window, and the stove will be here against this wall. And then we are also keeping the old bread oven because it's a really cool feature, and it would be really nice being able to bake bread and pizzas, especially in winter, because it will also nicely heat up the room. And then in here there's a small cellar, and that's where we're gonna make a pantry. What I really like about Milanote is that it lets you bring different types of information together visually. I can drag in photos, sketches, thoughts, color swatches, whatever helps the idea take shape. If you're starting a project from scratch, Milanote also has templates for all kinds of creative work, including interiors. And my favorite tool is the Clipper that allows you to gather photos online and add them directly into your mood board without having to download them onto your device first. And I can use the same mood board on my phone, which is especially handy when I'm measuring something in here or when I want to save inspiration on the go. And when we need to make decisions together, I can share the mood board with Bertus so he can add notes or ideas too. If you want to try Milanote yourself, it's free to use with no time limit. You can sign up through the link in the description. And now we can get back to making this room ready for whatever comes next.
Need help? Thank you, Mama.
Is de een beetje te diep nog voor je, de sneeuw? Als ik eerst deze pak, dan moet jij die in de schouw eigenlijk.
Zo'n halve.
Door een foutje. Ik ben benieuwd of dit zo kan.
Looks like it. Dit ziet er echt zoveel makkelijker uit dan met een gewone een hakbijl.
Een kleine.
We hebben wel grote, maar die zijn bedoeld om dingen mee door te hakken. Niet om te klieven, maar om te hakken.
Ja.
En dat is, ja, daar
Hij
is
is
iets minder.
natuurlijk Gewoon gemaakt om.
Die is
mega
veel zwaarder, ja.
Gewoon ziek veel momentum.
Ja. Heel groot deel van de winter met gewoon groentjes groeien.
Dan moet je dan na 1 seizoen weer opnieuw.
Ja, maar dan heb je gewoon mooie compost.
Ja, precies.
Dus dat gebruik je
Dus
dan.
dat schep je er dan weer uit en dan doe je
Ja.
weer nieuwe potjes.
Ja.
Ja, dan gebruik je zeg maar de warmte die daar nu alsnog vanaf gaat komen. Die gebruik je. Dit ook 10 centimeter dik?
Ja, ongeveer vergelijkbaar. De mest uiteindelijk gaat nog zakken, dus je mocht zeker een goede laag.
Zou je dit als goede laag omschrijven of wat meer?
Misschien nog een klein beetje. En het is gezaagd.
Het is net een taartbak. Lasagne. Ja, dat is tof.
Dus ik denk dat ik dat op de... Als er nog een deel overblijft, dat maakt niet uit of ik dan... binnenkort begin ik dan aan deel 2 van de moestuin. En dan smeer ik gewoon wat er over is. Daar wel gewoon. Tot de pompoenen groeien graag op een mestgrond. Dus dat is ideaal.
Ja.
Ik denk stro, want deze de boom op.
So this is the design I made yesterday for the shutters, and I've counted all the pieces of wood we would need for all of them, and altogether I think we would need about 1.2 cubic meters, Um, but of course we're getting roughly cut boards from the sawmill, so to be on the safe side we should get I think about 3 cubic meters. Ah, okay.
So that's probably where it comes into the house or something.
Oh yeah. There it is.
Huh?
Ik stoot hem over tegen de... Ja, this is the last one for this wheelbarrow road. Again,
Huh?
maybe one more. I'll first check the weight. No, this is the last one.
So yeah, the old sink is going and I sort of kind of hate having to take it out. But after thinking about it for nearly 2 years, there's more reasons to get rid of it than to keep it. It's made of concrete and not of natural stone. It was broken at some point in the past and then poorly fixed. It's installed just above knee height, which isn't very practical, and it doesn't have a sink siphon, and it would be quite impossible to install one now. But we do have a sink that's at least as old, if not older, to put in its place, and it does have a bit of family history attached to it too. My grandparents used to have a small village house in the Belgian Ardennes, and this is the sink that used to be in the kitchen there. My mom has always held on to it with the idea of using it again. It does show signs of age, but it's also in really good condition, and I think it will be perfect for this kitchen.
Wat?
Het lijkt ervan dat het nu ook even dichter gemaakt. En ik denk
Ja.
dat hier ook een deur zit. Ik zou de latijn vrijleggen,
Ja.
want
Mooi
cement
speur.
en hout.
Ja.
And honestly, als dat gewoon baksteen is,
Ja.
en die latijn, die ziet er nog goed uit eigenlijk,
Ja.
dan zou ik die bergruimte liever benutten.
Ah. Ja, ja, ja.